What we're going to do is note these sliding tabs here. Just slide them outwards and you should be able to gingerly take the battery pack out of the laptop. Set that aside. Next thing we're going to do is remove all of the screws from the backing. It's really a good idea to put them somewhere safe and secure. You can see they're very small, easy to lose track of, and easy to roll away. So we're going to remove all of the screws. All the screws are removed. We've got to carefully pull the backing off. Now this is not necessarily going to just pop off. It's possible that you'll have to wiggle it a little bit. I've taken this backing off previously, so I think it's probably going to come off a little bit easier. You'll notice some tabbing down here, so you want to pay attention to that and just be careful not to be aggressive. You have to apply a little bit of force, of course, but you want to really just be gentle and take your time because you don't want to crack this backing, and you also don't want to break the components inside. So it's just a good practice overall to just feel the pieces that you're working with. Give them a little bit of encouragement, but also don't just apply all of your force, because you might very quickly regret doing that. You can see you can hear the popping, so it's starting to release, and there's a couple of pieces, a couple of hooks I think just down the bottom here that, oh, there we go, and the panel is now safely removed. Here you can see a spot for a SIM card, and here you can see the CMOS battery. It's got plastic shrink wrapped around it and wired in through this port here. So here you can see the space for your mass storage. This casing here is suitable for a hard disk drive, but actually in this particular case you can see there's some emptiness inside this case, and so what's actually inside here, if I can gently just, there's a cabling here, so I want to be very careful not to heave on this too much and just get it to pop out without it kind of jumping out at me. If we turn this over very gently, we can see that I can feel it's very light, and we can see in here a little bit of writing and some empty space in here. So obviously we do not have a larger hard disk in here. What we've got, if we just take these screws off and look inside, and we've got a solid state here, nice and small and compact, and another screw. So if we just gently unwind this screw here, we can slide this out and take a closer look. Here there's all of the specs are written nice and clear for us to see. The 256 gigabyte solid state, and to replace it, very gently find the lining up for the connectors, just position that. It sort of popped back in, and we'll take this very small little screw and place that back in the thread. Give that a little twist. Okay, so that's seated in nicely, and it looks like I have a runaway screw here, which I'm going to recover. And I'll grab the casing. So you can see these little divots here that would have been used to hold the earlier model of a hard drive in there. And just drop this in here gently, and oh, I lost the screw. Now we can take a look at the ram stick. It's got this protective foil here. Just gently pull these silver arms out to the sides. You see the stick pops up. I'm going to be careful not to touch the connectors on the other side, but just gently slide that out. And if you flip it over, you can now read the 8GB DDR4 that is in this RAM slot. And then to put the RAM stick back into the slot, just very carefully hold the sides. You're going to slide the connectors in very, very gently, and you want to have them line up on the inside there, and they should sit in nice and snug. And then you heard a little sort of click there. Now if you just push down gently here, you shouldn't need too much force. You'll see the silver arms spread out and click back in, and the RAM stick is seated back.